Okay. I think we're good. So hey guys, it's me again, Zero, and we are literally about to wrap up the Six Heroes side of this because I don't think there's not much left. To be honest with you, like I said yesterday, it like there's not much left for both the Six Heroes and Sector Seven. Sector Seven we end up getting finished with, so here's hoping the same for Six Heroes. Like we got a lot to dive into that. Got a few reveals there that I'm not going to spoil and let the game itself tell you how that goes. So yeah, I'm just get like obviously we're doing this a little bit early because I'm like let's get this like out of the way. So the next thing we have like on our list is the finale stream for Chronophantasm, basically. Like we're not gonna stop until like Chronophantasm is said and done, and then afterwards we'll just take the time to do like the stuff for like Extend and whatnot, like the stuff they added. So yeah, like I already made a post, so like that was excuse me, first time making a post like on like my YouTube channel, Red Anti Hero Gaming. So I said I was gonna do it, ended up doing it. I'm probably gonna do the schedule like right after like this is uploaded. Since again this isn't a live stream, it's literally a video. So I'm just gonna like always just gonna talk about stuff before we start the story mode. So most note for today, and I forgot to mention this yesterday for the Mario Party thing. Like, okay, so I don't know why I forgot the details for that. But yeah, like I said, like Sunday we didn't do B&D. We instead played Mario Party, and to expand more on that, we played Superstars, and we did the forest board, with the good tree and the evil tree, that stuff, and the stupid annoying signs, and I kept getting screwed out of stars to the point where I literally had to use my golden pipe for both stars. Um, my brother, he was in first place, like in the beginning, and then the most hilarious thing happened in Mario Party is that so like during the last five turns, like they basically did the thing of like, okay, blue spaces are worth like six, and my spaces are, red spaces are worth, they take away six. And also, if two players land on the same spot, that it'll start a duel. And this is what he did because I think Daisy had like what I think she had like 100 something coins, but he wagered his entire coins, like 56 coins. And the kicker was that it was an old dual mini game for Mario Party 6 specifically. Like a dual mini game that's so goddamn easy that every time we got it, like we would just win it. And then for some reason he fucked that up, and I was just like, I ain't no way like you are doing this on a game we've been playing for like how God knows how long. And yeah, he ended up that cost him the game. And then I like his partner like land on the same dual space, like same space I did, and wager like in this case like the wager was like it wasn't like too high risk because they accidentally set it to one, so we were just basically fighting for like one coin. And the mini game in that was from a dual mini game in seven, the rotating one, the where like the blue one spins in all direction and the red one spins in like three directions. So yeah, like that was that was our duel mini games, and then like our battle mini game, like one, like it was like Bowser's Big Blast, the RNG one. That was just complete bullshit. But your boy Zero came out on top, like odds stacked against him. He rose like a phoenix to the goddamn fire, and I was like, next time I'm picking Rosa, because I'm all, like I was playing as Waluigi. Like the order was like my brother was Yoshi, his partner was Birdo, I was Waluigi, and the computer was Daisy. So yeah, like that's how that worked. So we'll do again. Like if we get like more sessions where it's just like it's just like not enough people to actually start to do the campaign. So like yeah, let's like that's why I carried it in my the bag I carried to my D&D sessions, like the bag that has my dice and whatever like snacks and water I bring with me. So like yeah. And then today I wake up to find out fucking Callus and Stell's VAs have been replaced. Like the lines for the new Star Rail patch was data mined, and apparently they've been replaced. And not gonna lie, this kind of hurt because Caleb is he's been one of my favorite new VAs because again like I hear him like outside of stuff of like Star Wars like he's and then like hear him during the during like the pull strings with Molly and who seals VA it's and it's just like it's like a gun punch because I'm like I chose Callus like day one because of his voice line because of how much Caleb did for him and just to see that gone it just it sucks because I'm like it's the main reason like I picked Aether over Lumi because like you know like the battle lines like Aether had more oomph into it and more spirit into it than you know like how Lumine was the same for Stell. I'm like I like Stell's design but I went for Kalis because you know like I like his lines better like it's like one of those things where it's like I I was debated doing that but then I just settled down on Kalis so that's how it was so and again, I hear the dude, he's the main C for fucking metaphor. So I'm like, dude has range and talent. So yeah, it just kind of sucks. Same for Rachel, like Cell's VA, like it just like this whole strike situation it has sucked. It has not benefited like anyone. Like it like for the longest, like I said, we wanted rights for the VA. We want them to get better rights, and yet it still feels like they're getting punished for like speaking out, like for demanding better rights. Cause like Erica even chimed in on it, where it's like she literally can't do anything because the studio won't let her. So like she wants to come back to voice Venti, but it's a studio thing, so it's kind of, and you know how I feel about Erica. Erica's my girl, like always, will always be my girl. Like such a sweetheart and a good person, and it is a shame to be like, yeah, I want to come back to this, but I'm literally they're forcing my hand. So here we are. So I'm like, I really hope this strike thing is like it gets solved like by this fucking year because this is ridiculous because I thought that we were done with this the first time they struck against AI protection like that they wanted AI protection and yet you know the company signed off on that shit so which made the strike kind of pointless in the long run where it's like we're investing in AI technology so it's like what the fuck was the point of the strike then so yeah now we're back to like you know it just feels like it's a never-ending circle. And then you have those weirdos who are just like, they're so ungrateful. Like, they should be grateful to be able to voice these characters. So, like, again, no one wants to be replaced with AI. Like, no one. it's like not even your Japanese VAs want to get replaced by that. They're against this shit too. So I'm not getting this whole agenda of like we need to replace every VA with AI, or to the point where like just play the Japanese, they will tell you. I'm like, and like maybe people will counter back. I'd rather play in the language that I fucking understand. All right, that like some games, sure. If it's just English subs, and like I can work with that. Like with fucking Fate and Steins Gate, where like their shit is a dud, but they got English subtitles. But this is a whole type of thing, man. So like I thought it was bad when it first happened to ZZZ. Then it happened to Sorrow first with the whole why with Argenti being missing for the most part. His ass not being voiced, which sucks because no shame on the new guy, but he's just not the same. Same for Wawa's new VA. Same for Tail. Like they just don't hit the same. And he started there. Then it went to Genshin, and actually I think it went to ZZZ because Wawa's VA at the time was Lucy, and they replaced her in an update. Did then the same for Sukaku, who I don't even know why they did that shit twice for Sukaku, like twice. Her VA got replaced. Third one's good. Third one's better than the second one. Like the first one was good, and third one's like right below the first VA. We still don't know who the hell voices them, but yeah, it just. And then like Genshin got hit with this shit, and it's just roller coaster, man, roller coaster. So I hope for everyone's sakes, like this gets resolved peacefully. Well, it gets like better results than the last time. All right. But anyway, like that's enough for me. Just God, I just it's a lot, man. It's a lot to deal with. Also, like talk about like how people are trying to get to this series, Blazblue, and are just put off by the FGC, and I'm like, I don't blame you for that, because a lot of people in the FGC, when it comes to Blazblue, they will tell you, like, play Central Fiction and be fucking aggressive as hell about that. So I'm like, I know that pain, where it's just like, you try to get into something, and then someone's aggressively telling you, like, you're either wrong for not liking it, or you could get into it. So I'm just like, you guys already know my stance on this. Like, if you want to try the series, like, I highly recommend start with Calamity Trigger, and then work your way up. If you like Calamity Trigger and still want to keep playing the games, then do that. Like, go, move on to Continue Ship Stand, then Chronophantasm, then make your way up to Central Fiction. I'm not gonna tell you play Central Fiction first, because it's like telling people to play Persona 5 first, and then if you like that, go play go back to 4 and 3. Like, I can at least tell you, like, hey, try 4 Golden, maybe, just to sink your teeth in on that, or maybe P3 Portable. But I'm not gonna tell you just be like, yeah, just play Royal and then just make your way backwards, because I'm like, I'm the type of person who's just like, I want you to experience something the best way possible. Like, if in a way where you can see how each game is like a gradual improvement. Like, you get to see stuff that gets improved upon, quality of life changes, stuff like that. That's how I am. I'm not gonna tell you like play this one and then goes and play see what was taken away, basically. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, that happened to me too many times. Like, that's like me saying hey, like start with Kingdom Hearts 3. You don't have to worry about like the other games. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna tell you go play Kingdom Hearts 1 and then excuse me, play the games in release order. Like come on, man. Like just no. Like come on. But anyway, here we are with episode 6 of Father's Research 6 Heroes.
This place sure gives me the creeps.
Look, it's connected all the way down. It's so deep.
Don't say that,
It's
Zelda.
not just the depth that's amazing. This facility most likely used technology from the time of its construction. But if you take a closer look around, there's evidence of alchemy here and there.
Looks like they've used a lot of alchemy and magic to dig this hole. I doubt anything man-made could do this alone.
But it's not like mages are a dime a dozen, right? Most people outside the Mages Guild can't even use magic.
That just goes to show how dangerous District 1 really is. That they would go this far.
Science and magic, huh? I don't know why those two have to be separated.
For someone who'd come up with such an obvious lie like amnesia, you actually have a pretty solid perspective of the world. If only the higher-ups of this world felt the same way as you did.
Yeah. Obvious lie, I get it.
Yes, well, stupidity is worthless here.
What, you...
Now, you two.
Hey, look at that, you guys!
Celica!
Hey, don't just charge in.
The last thing we need is for you to become lost here of all places.
Looks like you have a pretty tough time with that, too.
Oh, you're asking to die, huh? Stop being so familiar.
Oh, thank goodness. I made it.
Hey, I think this thing still works.
By this thing, are you referring to the elevator? I see. It would be much easier to take us straight to the bottom and slowly make our way down.
Yeah, I don't think there are any living creatures here, let alone humans. Do you know how to work this?
Of course, it's not that different from today's elevators. Come on now, get in.
Well, excuse me. This might not be the right time, but I feel a little excited.
Closing it.
There's a shame. There's the... Nope. We'll get there, Zero. We'll get there.
It's actually pretty well built.
Yeah, I think there's some magic that's protecting it from external harm, which is why it's lasted this long.
I wonder if Father's here.
Isn't that what we're here to find out?
Yeah.
After taking the long elevator ride down, Celica, Ragna, and Nine finally made it to the deepest part of the research laboratory. Whoa, we forgot about Trinity already? Damn. When they stepped out, it was a completely different atmosphere from when they entered the facility. The walls and ceiling that were once plated with metal sheets of Victoria asunder, exposing the earth underneath by what appeared to be claw marks, much too large to belong to any creature. The equipment that filled the lab was all uprooted and tossed aside like miniature toys. Because of it all lay at the end of the hallway, a cauldron appearing, opening a giant mouth that unleashed chaos upon this world. The strange eerie feeling that filled this space most definitely came from the magma-colored crater which left behind.
This is the cauldron where the Black Beast came from?
What a place humans stay way back, Celica.
Yeah.
You too, hotshot.
Yeah.
We shouldn't stay here any longer. Let's hurry up and... Trinity?
Trinity, who was with them only a month ago, has disappeared. At searching, they found her looking at a wall that has some sheet metal covering it, bending down for a closer
What
look.
are you doing over there, Trinity?
I think there's something here.
When Trinity pointed, the metal panels were wrapped and was warped in a strange manner. On the other side, it looked like there was an open space, neither man-made walls nor earth.
Let me see that.
He stuck the tip of his blade to the bent metal and used his leverage to pry the metal back.
Looks like a path.
Let's go. We might find some clues that lead to Father.
We just love reusing these stuff, huh?
It opened. Whoa.
This is a pretty fancy secret room.
This is a very strange room. It's hard to believe this facility was completely shut down 6 years ago when the beast appeared, judging solely from the state of this room.
The electricity is still running, and some of the machines are working. These documents look like they were printed recently.
Hey, Ragna. I wonder what this is.
Oh! It's the linchpin! Celica looked up at what appeared to be a gigantic nail that was suspended with chains at the back of the room.
It's beautiful.
Hey, isn't this it? It looks exactly like what's on these blueprints.
Rhonda picked up a piece of paper that was about Celica's feet and handed it to her.
You're right. They're the same. Is this some sort of device? Huh? Isn't this...
What's the matter?
Ragna, here! This writing. It's my father's.
You're sure?
Yeah, there's no mistaking it. I remember exactly what his writing looked like.
So you mean your father created this?
At the very least, he had a part in the blueprints.
So what is this thing anyway? Looks a little big to be part of the interior.
Yeah, it doesn't say what it's for in the blueprints.
When I find out,
9?
How dare he? How rotten can he be?
as Nine slammed the papers on the desk, they slowly fluttered back down to the ground where she initially found them. I found a piece of paper in the pile and stomped at it with all her might.
What are you doing, sister? That's Father's...
Don't care.
Yes, without a doubt it's his. It's the concept and blueprints for that device. Unbelievable. Only he would be able to make something this outrageous.
Wait a sec. Could you explain it so we can all understand it too? You're the only one snapping here and we're clueless.
9, please, calm down.
Can't tell me to calm down. To her expression, Nine clenched her teeth and suppressed her anger.
The boundary is overflowing with a substance we call ether. From that unescaping hole we call the cauldron, it flows out into this world. Most of the Black Beast was made from this ether as well. In other words, the boundary and the Black Beast are like clumps of ether. But this thing, it can stop the flow of ether.
Stop the ether?
What would happen if you do that?
Simple. In other words, it can stop the Black Beast.
What?
Stop the Black Beast?
But at a price.
Yes, this is Kushinada's linchpin. It stops the flow of ether completely. But it's a worthless piece of junk created by a worthless scientist.
Nine took her sands, lightning began to form his hand, constantly growing.
Hey, what the hell are you gonna do?
Obviously,
Destroy it.
this shouldn't even exist.
You can't do that! Father made all of this. It might be able to stop the Black Beast. It could save the world.
I'll erase it without a trace. What?
9!
Wonder who that was. Nine's thunder was directed at the linchpin. However, faster than it could reach its target, a showery figure leaped out of the window. Leaped out of nowhere to deflect the bolt. What jumped to the scene was, hey!
But I cannot let you destroy this.
Beast Kid?
It's Yoshi. What the hell are you doing here?
Followed you.
Have you forgotten, Ragnar? The one who gave you the map was Clavis. He originally intended for me to investigate this place. I've heard everything. If the linchpin has the power to stop the Black Beast, then I suggest we activate it immediately.
Can't do it, Jubei. As a matter of so, yet the tip of his sword is still pointing at his target. This is a silent threat.
Such beautiful form. If you spout out nonsense. You weren't listening, right? I won't let you activate that.
Why? Do you have any idea the state this world is in? Surely you are aware as a member of the 10 Sages. 9.
You're the Alucard's little pet. Gladys Alucard has grown senile.
Man, you guys already know where this is heading, so it's kind of... It says a lot. This is their first meeting.
Answer the question. Why would someone of your stature, of the Mages Guild, conceal a method to save the world? Have you gone mad?
It's how you activate it,
Save
Jubei.
the world. You don't understand anything. Do you think this device is capable of such a thing? This isn't some weapon to defeat monsters. It will merely stop it. The Black Beast will continue to exist.
Even so, it would be much better than to not use it at all. Mankind needs more time. I'm not talking about time to simply evacuate those in need, but time to arm ourselves with what is necessary to defeat that monster.
9. I agree with Mr. Mitsuyoshi. If we don't do something, the world may really come to an end. Even if it only stops the Black Beast temporarily, there's a chance it could save many lives. If it's really troublesome to activate, then I'll help you. If this device can make the lives of even a few people easier in this world, then I think that will be amazing.
It sounds to me like there's a reason you don't use this device.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what that is? Otherwise, I think there's no convincing us to.
Ryan's right.
This thing, this device, as it stands, it's just a decoration. You could toss it into the boundary right now and nothing would happen. You need a source of energy that will work where electricity and magic don't. Not an explosion or jolt of energy either. It needs a constant stream of controlled energy. Way more than a battery can offer.
But where can you find such a source of energy? Don't tell me.
Yep.
Stop beating around the bush. What the hell is it then?
Don't you get it? A human.
What?
Humans.
Not just any humans.
The human soul may be a little unstable, but it has a flexibility with which no program or system can compete. And unlike machines that require cables, or mages, which require their will to be constant, as long as the person lives, so will it. Not any human can become the driving power behind the linchpin. It needs to be someone adept at controlling the flow of life. For example, someone who excels at healing magic.
Do you know
Yep.
me?
Literally built with you in mind. As Celica pointed to herself and said those words, everyone in the room turned to look at her. And for a few moments, were lost for words. And the painful silence finally around to scratch his platinum hair spoke.
So, to sum it all up, this Kushinada's linchpin needs to use a human as its fuel, and on top of that, it has to be Celica?
Yep.
I would say the key to an engine is a better description than fuel. Since Celica was little, even before we both learned magic, she had amazing healing powers. That man, Shuichiro, must have been collecting that data and using it for his research. And finally, he used it as a part of the linchpin. There are very few people who can use healing energy. And at Celica's level, fewer still. In other words, he built this device with the intent to use Celica as the key from the very beginning.
And if you use it, what happens to Celica?
She dies.
Her soul will merge with the object, and her life will be slowly drained from her, little by little, until in the end, nothing remains. And when her life is ended, that monster will revive, so nothing had happened. How can I possibly allow that?
Even then, if we continue on the path we're currently on, the end will come. The end, which we must avoid at all costs. Humanity needs a trigger. Something to turn the tide. No matter the sacrifice, we need this opportunity.
You get the sacrifice,
I
alright.
don't need this thing to fight the beast. You want me to take it on? Sure, I will.
If that were
But she
possible,
does.
then no one would be living in fear of the beast right now. Too many lives have already been lost for us to be talking about best cases. I know how you feel for your sister. But when the world is at the brink of destruction and beyond saving, can you still look back on this moment and say that nothing could have been done?
I will not let Celica become a sacrificial lamb. If you insist, I will destroy you.
I don't have a choice. Even I cannot back down from this easily.
Zero balls of light fly from Nine's hands. Fuyoshi dodges some and deflects others. Dodging a barrage of vacuum-like blades of air that followed Nine's attack with a leap, Midiyoshi fly a closer distance.
Don't want to hurt you. Back off.
Don't underestimate me.
Fuyoshi had Nine at the edge of his blade. Or put up by an electrical bolt, which Nine produced almost instantly.
You're one of the 10 sages after all. Not just your power, but your casting time.
I could say the same. You're a lot better than an average house cat, I'll give you that.
Cannot watch the world crumble before my eyes.
And I won't let anyone take advantage of Celica.
Let me tell you about the future. Bearing the weight of their ideals behind each blow, Midiyoshi's blade, Nine's lightning strikes can't clash one after another. The room shook despite being deep inside
Both
the...
of you, please stop this!
I've had another cycle tries to jump in between the two. Before she could Ryder grabbed her by the arm.
Wait,
Ragna!
you weren't gonna jump in there all alone, were you? That's dangerous.
But
I
I got this.
We need to stop these two idiots, right?
Ryder grabbed his slab of sword with his moving hand and must have been a ball of strength threw it in the middle of the ongoing battle.
Why you?
Blade made a graceful arc that placed it directly between the two, Indigo stabbing to grab.
Stop this crap. What the hell are you guys thinking, fighting like this in the lab? No matter who wins this battle, this is still Celica's choice. It's her life on the line.
That's...
I know you guys have a lot on your mind, but how about we calm down a little bit first? You too, Celica.
Everyone, I'll pour us some tea. So let us take a break. Mitsuyoshi, you're welcome to join us as well.
yeah,
Trini prepared enough tea for everyone with warm cups in all their hands. A few months passed. So leaned against the wall, sitting down on the ground, with the teacup still pressed against her lips, she still kicking out his lips. Nine on the other hand seemed to be doing her best to keep the artifact out of view. Trinity, meanwhile, was trying to boot up some of the computers. Mitsuyoshi was at the entrance of the room, a few paces away from the band of friends. I was nowhere to be seen, saying something about wanting to cool off. He made his way towards the corridor outside the lab.
Kushinada's linchpin. The device that can stop the Black Beast. I know how Sister feels, but...
Celica?
You know,
Celica walked up to the linchpin and gently touched its cold, silvery surface.
I love my sister. And not just my sister, but Father, Trinity, Mr. Mitsuyoshi, and Ragna, too. I hate watching people I love getting hurt. I don't like painful memories, and loved ones hurting other loved ones, too. Which is why if there's something that I can do, something that will save lives, I want to do it.
Celica, stop that. Do you have any idea what you're saying?
Yeah, I think I do.
No, you don't. You don't have a clue. Once the two bodies are merged, you'll never come apart again. You're not going to be human anymore. You're going to be inside that metal cauldron for the rest of time, with no one inside, slowly watching your life drain away.
I'm sorry, sister. I'll make you sad, won't I?
Make it more than
Obviously.
sad.
But I want to use the linchpin.
Celica, but that's...
Yeah, it's not that I'm afraid. I just hope that while I'm working hard on the inside, everyone out here can have a moment to rest up and eat up. And then we can all put our minds together after that to defeat the Black Beast.
Celica.
That's why I
I had a feeling you were gonna say something like that.
Ragnar, if you had just taken a little longer, this matter would have been settled.
What? You
Not gonna
can't
let you
settle
do that.
something because I'm here?
No, but when you're nearby, I feel like I'll lose all that determination I had.
And here I thought your mind was made up.
And when I think about not being able to see, I just feel so lonely.
Jeez. Don't make that face.
Shut up!
Don't worry. I won't sacrifice Celica. Take good care of her.
Yes, of course.
Celica, I got a rain on your martyrdom parade. No one's gonna use that linchpin.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, we're not gonna use this to stop the Black Beast. Think about it. You sacrifice yourself for the sake of the world. What does that mean to those who love you? You think that's a world they'll want to live in? At the very least, I can guarantee your sister will be happy.
But I can't pretend I didn't see any of this, and we can't let the Black Beast roam free.
There's another way we can stop the Black Beast. One that doesn't require the linchpin.
Another way?
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how to explain this to you, but if you can get me really close to the Black Beast, it'll work.
Do you mean you're going to become the sacrifice instead?
Of course not. I'm gonna go in and come right back out, that's all.
That's impossible! You can't get that close to the Black Beast. You won't come back alive!
Unofficial says Celica shook her head violently from side to
I'll
side.
be fine. I can do this. I don't want you to have to face danger.
You really are stupid, aren't you?
Celica's expression was that of the one who have run out of options. Right, like he bonks her in the head.
Ouch!
The same goes for me, Nine, everyone else. We don't want you to sacrifice yourself either. I had a younger brother, a younger sister.
Huh? You remember?
Yeah, I remembered a lot of things thanks to you guys. My siblings would tell me how much they liked me. Sure, it was annoying sometimes, but when you come close to losing them, your sister probably feels the same way right now. I couldn't protect them when I should have. Which is why now, it's my turn. Also, you're underestimating the pain someone has to endure when they can't protect someone they love. They will drag it inside of them for the rest of their lives.
Keep that in mind. This applies to two characters here. Who they are, I will not say, but yeah, Ragnar struck a nail with that last line. Well, that entire quote right there. Keep that in mind.
Sister.
Celica turned towards Nine. There she stood, not the Nine who Celica was used to seeing, strong, powerful, always cool, but a girl who's on the verge of tears at any moment.
Celica, you said so yourself earlier. If you found a way that you could save everyone, you would. And so would I. I'll see all you guys smile.
But I want to see you smile too, Ragnar.
Then it's settled. I'm gonna go walk up to this beast that's terrorizing the world and take care of him. I'll come back, too.
Ragna.
What the?
Or it comes towards you.
What's that impact?
Trinity!
Yes, I'm trying to access the cameras on ground level. This is impossible.
What the heck happened?
I don't believe it. These numbers, this black fog, they mean one thing.
The Black Beast is there.
What is this?
Super is flowing from out of the cauldron, calling the black beast here.
But why here? The Black Beast already destroyed this place.
It's looking for someone.
Save us the trouble of searching.
How the hell can you be calm right now?
Because you know what you gotta do.
Alright, if that's how you want it, we'll turn this back on you.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let's run.
Run? What the hell are you thinking?
I don't have time to explain. None. You can teleport, right?
Teleport? I suppose I can, but it's not that simple, you know?
Get him out of here.
Just start getting it ready right away. Stay as far away from me as you can.
Ragna, are you going to stay behind on your own? You're against the Black Beast. We couldn't possibly leave you here.
Yeah, I can fight too. Don't underestimate us.
I can help with defensive magic as well. It's impossible to fight it alone.
Yeah,
I appreciate the concern, but I can't have you stay behind. I don't know what'll happen when I make contact with that beast, and I don't want you guys to get caught up in it.
What are you saying? I don't follow.
Like I said, there's no time to explain. When I make contact, I think the beast is gonna stop moving for a year. In that time, we're gonna do some amazing stuff, and in the very end, form the 6 heroes and defeat that beast.
6 heroes. You mentioned them earlier, too. What are they?
No time. Just remember, you are stronger than you know. Hurry up. You guys are gonna have a ton of work to do after this. I can't have you getting hurt and wasting everyone's time.
Oh, okay. Everybody stay close to me.
Sister,
Yes, Nine.
I'm staying behind.
No, you're
What
not.
the hell? Didn't you listen to a single word I said?
My ears are pretty good. I'm also pretty confident that I'm stronger than you know. You'll never make it to the beast without me. Just think of me as a convenient projectile blocking anything coming your way.
All right. I'm counting on you. Better make it.
I don't know what you're planning on doing, but I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Ragna!
There's 600 cells and stuff inside my circle that 9 something.
You idiot, get back in!
You said you would come back, right? You promised you're coming back.
Yeah, I promise, kid. Here.
Oh
Hold on
man.
to these for me. I'll be back to collect them.
Okay, Ragna. I'll be waiting.
Now go to your sister.
Mm-hmm.
Her skirt long hair fluttered through the air as she ran back over to 9. Celica turned back to look right this way. 9's mass circle has already been
It's a
completed.
promise. Ragna and Mr. Mitsuyoshi, you two have to come back. I'll be waiting.
Destined rendezvous. As they parted ways with Rag at the cauldron, the Black Beast did in fact stop him for an entire year. Since then, so much has happened. After a brief, unexpected reopening, Celica is here now.
I wonder what kind of face Ragna's gonna make when I meet him again. But in this world, it's been over 90 years since the Dark War, right? Which would mean... Oh well, we'll figure it out when we see each other.
There's no point in thinking about the difficult thing. It's difficult stuff. Yabiko once more. How great is you.
Huh? That was... There's no mistaking it. That's... Wait! Hey, wait! Nirvana! Thank goodness. I was afraid I lost you along the way. Hello, and how do you do? Sorry I chased after you all of a sudden.
Oh, no. I knew you were chasing after us, so there's no need for apologies. But you just said Nirvana.
Yeah, that girl you have with you. She's Nirvana, right? Oh, I really missed you. But I wasn't expecting to be able to see you on this side. Hey, Nirvana, do you remember me? This is really strange. I was just with you only moments ago.
No!
Huh?
My sister is not Nirvana. Please stop saying things that don't make sense. Sis has been with me the whole time. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sis?
That's right. This person is my sister, not Nirvana, and not a Nox Nocturus.
Boy, let me tell you about your future when it comes to her.
Sis? What's the matter? Why are you looking at her like that?
Oh, I see. So you're that little boy's older sister now, Nirvana?
That's not my sister's name. Sister is troubled. I won't forgive anyone who tries to mess with her mom.
Please let me beat up Carl with Celica.
Well, wait!
Hakumen!
Mr. Hakumen!
Back off, Nirvana. Behave now and I won't chase you.
Are you going to get in our way too?
You don't want this fight, kid. You do not want this fight. Fuck it, we're being Carl up with Hakumen. You didn't want this fight.
Let's do this!
You have to. Not yet.
Let's do this! Sis! Let's do this! Sis!
I find you Tsunaki fucking blessed.
Loris.
Where are you?
Kick him again.
You're strong.
He's Hakumen.
Mr. Hakumen, please stop!
Yep.
You too, Nirvana. You want to protect this child, right? Then don't do anything that will put him in harm's way.
You think your compassion got through to her?
Compassion?
No, it's nothing. Sis, let's go. We need to find him. Excuse us.
Wow.
Hey, wait! Aw, they're gone. I wanted to find out more about Nirvana, but at least she isn't alone. Now you have a little brother, huh? I'm so glad.
Celica A. Mercury.
The hell are you doing here?
Ah, you're Mr. Hakumen, right?
What are you doing here?
It is you, Mr. Hakumen. I'm so glad I finally ran into someone I know.
And it would seem I am indeed talking to you, Celica. Answer my question. What are you doing in this era?
That's my line. What are you doing here, Mr. Hakumen? This is 90 years after the Dark War, right?
Huh. So it is the Grimalkin's doing.
Yeah, she brought both y'all asses back.
Oh, you mean Kokinoe? You shouldn't call her mean names. She's actually a really nice person.
Once you get to know her.
I actually have no idea how I ended up here either. Kokinoe said something about copying me from the era immediately following the end of the Dark War, but her explanation is as difficult as listening to my sister. Something about me being in the future and Terumi doing really bad things. So, to put an end to his schemes, Kokinoe summoned me here. I
you've heard about Terumi.
Not much more than that. I pieced it together from what Kokinoe and Taker told me. Oh, that's right. If you're here, Mr. Huckaman, does that mean the others are as well? Like Jubei, Valkenheim, Trinity, and my sister?
Well, let's talk about two of
Valkenheim and
those.
Jubei exist in the form you remember.
Really? Wow! It's been 90 years, I guess. Technically speaking. I really want to see them. Where can I find them? If you know, could you tell me?
You would ask me?
Yeah, I really don't know much about this era or this city. Besides, I'm not really good with places I've never been, you remember?
I refuse. I unfortunately do not have the time to be babysitting a ghost from the past.
Okay, Jen,
Could you
keep it
please
down.
make an exception just this once? If you have errands you have to run, you can prioritize those.
I cannot take you along. You would get in the way. However, if I leave her be, she could very well starve in some alley. And more importantly, if he discovers her existence, it could be troublesome. Very well. However, I will only take you to see Valkenheim. Beyond that, you will be on your own.
I see. You're really busy, huh? Okay. Well then, please take me to see Valkenheim. But still, that was so surprising. To think that my sister and Mr. Jubei ended up marrying each other. And they have a child, too.
Yep.
Say, you know, Kokinoe is a lot like my older sister. When she's explaining things to people or when she makes a really difficult face.
She not know Kokinoe's her kid.
The way her tails are shaped is a little bit like Mr. Jubei. But I'm not too sure because I don't know many of them.
She doesn't know. So I could put two and two together.
You know, in the beginning, I couldn't understand anything that was going on. So when I woke up in Kokinoe's lab, I thought I was having a dream.
Dream?
Yes, I mean, this is where I was born, and the place that you and my sister protected with your lives. Yet the view looks completely different, and there are no longer any people I know. So it feels very surreal. I felt like I was separated from the earth and floating in a space I don't belong. It's a little worrying. But you know, I heard in this world there's a guy named Ragna, and Kokinoe knows him. And he has white hair and a red jacket. And that moment, my world became brighter. It felt so light. And the thought that I might be able to see Ragna again was... This time, I will really get to see him. That's why my heart is pounding so much. And then, I was able to see you, right? So I'm a little overwhelmed.
I see.
Ragna, he came from the future, huh?
Hakumen continues to walk on. Walk beside the circle, looked up at the sky like she wants to say something really bad.
I wonder how it felt. Maybe years ago when we lived. How it felt for Ragna to go back to that time. Say, Mr. Hakumen, are you from the future too?
Yes, he is.
Why do you ask?
Because you seem to know a lot about Ragna. I thought the two of you actually came from this world. Wait a second. Then the Mr. Hakumen in front of me right now, are you the future Mr. Hakumen or the Hakumen from 90 years ago?
Both.
You talk a lot.
I got a little excited. Ever since the war with the Black Beast had ended, I really didn't get the chance to talk to you that much. So I'm really just happy to be by your side. Oh yeah. Do you remember what you told me a long time ago? About the person that meant a lot to you? Were
Tsubaki.
you able to meet her?
You even told about
I
Tsubaki?
was.
Yeah.
I see. That's good.
And you?
No, not yet. That's why I'm still looking. Huh? What? What's happening?
Stand back. It's the Mad Dog.
Azrael.
What a fine little prey I just happened to stumble upon. That appearance, scent, presence. I presume you're Hakumen of the Six Heroes.
The Mad Dog from Sector 7. Why do you stand in my way?
But you already know. To consume you.
I want your body.
I can feel it. It's like the air itself is trembling. That aura, that power that oozes out of every part of your body. You are the same as me. Born to fight. You can only live on the battlefield.
You would call me one of your own? Huh. While I hate to agree with anything that comes from your mouth, perhaps my life too is one of a savage beast.
That's not true, Mr. Hakumen. You're not someone who only knows how to fight. You're so nice and sometimes funny. You're so much more.
Great pep talk, Celica.
Girl, you're not even worth talking about. Not even worth my time.
That's sexist, Azrael.
Stand behind me. Words are wasted on a beast like this one. He will not accept reason.
Exactly. Reason is unnecessary. What I seek is to fight to my heart's content. Now, let me feast on that flesh!
The wheel of fate is turning.
Getting more fights here than fucking Fate Stay Night. Hey yo.
Sit back now. Sit. Sit. Sit back now. Sit. Sit.
Sufficient.
Naughty.
Fuck off.
Was quite enjoyable. Amazing. The sensation is boiling up inside me. More. Hit me with more of that strength of yours, hero of the Dark War.
I see no end to this. Celica, let's go.
We gotta leave, Scoob.
Mr. Hakumen!
Let them get away. What was that like just now? It was different from any Ars Magus I've seen. Still, to interrupt such an amazing duel. I don't like it. Never mind. Hakumen of the Six Heroes. The next time we meet, I will fight to my heart's content.
Did we lose him?
Looks like it. I don't hear his footsteps either. Phew. That was close. Was that a friend of yours, Mr. Hakumen?
Yeah, friends fight like that all the
I've heard of
time.
his name, but I would hardly call him a friend.
I see. Hey, can I ask you one more thing?
Taker's more of a friend than him.
Do I have the option to refuse?
No.
No, I'd probably still ask you because I'm really curious.
What is it?
Thank you. Mr. Hakumen? Are you holding back?
Why would you think so?
He lost his
It
power.
was just a thought I had, but when I saw you earlier and when you're fighting, you seem a little different, like heavier or something.
Like you, my body has not been transferred to this timeline, only my existence. Which is why I cannot wield the power I once did on the battlefield.
Then, does that mean I don't have as much magical power either?
It's possible. Don't push yourself too hard.
Okay. You're always so nice.
Celica.
Huh? Mr. Jubei!
The cat.
Damn.
I sense magic nearby, so I came to check out what it was. But what are you doing here?
I'm not too sure myself, but I'm copied from 90 years ago, or something.
This is, Kokinoe's doing?
Wow, Mr. Hakumen and Mr. Jubei, you're both really amazing. How did you know that Kokinoe did it right away?
Because,
She's about the only one who could make something that sounds that impossible possible.
yep.
It was Kokinoe that pulled Hakumen out of the boundary too, you see.
Boundary? You were brought here by Kokinoe, like me?
Not that different. Perfect timing, Cat. Could you take this child to Valkenhayn?
You should know that the world does not revolve around your desires, Mr. Hero.
Whoa, it's Miss Rachel. You used to be so small, but now you're all grown up.
It's hilarious.
It has been quite a while, hasn't it? It may not have been very long to you, but we were actually searching all over.
Searching? For me?
But of course, you are wholly ignorant to your importance to the world as usual. Ignorance should have its limits, child.
Miss Rachel?
I couldn't help but notice how convenient it is that everyone I sought had decided to gather in one place.
Harlequin, I have no intent of becoming your pawn. I believe that is what I told your pet wolf as well.
Oh, my apologies. I neglected the importance of your aimless wanderings. Horribly selfish of me, I know. Maybe you could help me prepare for a few minutes before stomping off this time?
I love this woman.
Yes, if we could keep chit-chat to a minimum. It's a little out of character for me, but I'm going to move this meeting somewhere.
Welcome home, Madam Rachel.
Oh, hey, it's the scene that's about to get...
We are receiving guests.
So it would seem. Nonetheless, I wouldn't have expected you to find all of them together.
Not all of them. You're missing one.
Wow, such beautiful roses. And it smells so nice, too.
It has been quite some time, Celica.
Yeah, it really has. Valkenhayn, I haven't seen you in ages, even in the old timeline. But I'm a little relieved. Mr. Hakumen and Mr. Jubei, both of you guys look exactly the same as you did, so I wasn't sure if I'm really 90 years into the future. At least you seem to age, Valkenhayn.
I'd not have it any other way. Though I haven't aged as well as I'd like, I can hardly move the way I once did.
But when I stand here and look at this scene, I feel like I'm the oddball out. Because she is here as well, right? The one you picked up off the street?
Oh, the way you said it sounds horrid. We
Right.
simply saved the explaining for after we plucked her.
Wait, by her, do you possibly mean...
Not your sister, unfortunately.
She comes.
The annoying one.
Huh?
Well, not the annoying one. Because it's trendy.
Child.
What are you doing here? Celica?
Aw, what's the matter? Why are you crying like... Wait, are you Trinity?
I'm sorry. Miss Celica,
Platinum Trinity rather looked up at Celica, then covered her face with both her hands and fell down to her knees.
Celica, this is probably after Kokinoe created your copy here, but mine is...
Yeah, I know. Killed by Terumi, right? Kokinoe already told me.
No, it's not true. The one who killed Nine is actually me.
Killed is a strong word. More accurately, their souls fell into the boundary. In her case, she was able to seal her soul into the staff beforehand.
As for 9, you already know what happened to 9. And you want to know more about 9? Well, several fictions exist.
Staff. see? That must be the maturing. In its core, Trinity lies dormant. Oh, Trinity. Don't cry. No matter what you did, Miss Trinity, I'm sure my sister wouldn't get mad or hold a grudge against you.
They helped her out.
Actually, I think she would worry about you. The fact that you blame yourself for what happened and cry, she would be worrying about that the entire time.
Please, please do not forgive me. I cannot forgive myself. If I wasn't so weak, so foolish. If only I had listened to Nine that time. If I hadn't broken the magic that Nine put onto Terramine.
Don't say that. Sister wouldn't blame you for what you've done, Miss Trinity. We wouldn't want you to feel guilty, especially about something concerning us. We want those we love to be smiling, always. So we'll do anything to make sure that happens. Me and my sister. And I'm really happy that you're here, Trinity. And not just you, everyone. Mr. Hakuman, Mr. Jubei, Valkenheim, Rachel. If the result is all of you here in front of me, then I'll like it. So please, okay?
Yes, Celica.
Thank you, Chronophantasma, for sending opening for in the scene for me. Well, spoiling it for me.
I'm terribly sorry I fell apart earlier.
Hey, Guild does that.
Trinity, your eyes are completely red.
Please do not stare at me too much. It's embarrassing.
Now that the child is over her temper, shall we get started? This isn't precisely a reunion after all.
Yeah, because we're missing one.
All right. I was just too excited
Well,
to
technically
be able
two.
to see all of you guys.
Excuse me, is this about what we discussed earlier?
What you discussed?
Your plan to best Terumi?
Yes, but we haven't much time left. So I need to go see my other problem child. Valkenheim, I leave the rest to you. Please have the preparations ready by the time I return.
Wonder who that other problem child is.
Understood.
Where are you going, Miss Rachel?
Foolish child, you're coming with me.
Huh? Me?
Yes, as much as I loathe the thought the two of you should meet. You do want to meet him, do you not? Ragnar the Blood Edge?
Harlequin, what are you thinking?
You'll understand soon enough. So, are you coming or not?
I'll go. I'll definitely go. Please take me to wherever Ragnar is.
You really are exactly the same as you were back then. How annoying.
What's that?
It's nothing. We're on our way.
Yeah.
She wanted him the moment she laid eyes on him.
Mr. Hakuman, thank you so much for taking me here, but everyone, I have to go do this.
Please, come home safe, little Rachel. How about we go inside for the time being? You are my master's guest, after all. Would be rude of me to keep you waiting
I don't even get to
outside.
hear the 6 heroes name.
I believe we shall. Come, Ackerman. I think what she has to say is worth hearing. It's not as though you have a definitive plan to kill Terumi, is it?
Technically, I got a secret move to do that, but
Don't be so stubborn. No matter what it is you seek at the end, what we must do right now is quite simple.
Miss Rachel mentioned she needed your help in this matter as well, Hakuman. I ask of you too. Please help us.
We need to clean up our own mess with our own hands. The mess we 6 heroes have left behind.
again, should have been the
My
cutoff point for
blade
this game.
exists to slaughter evil. I'm not sold on the matter. However, if he is truly our obstacle, then he shall appear before us in due time. I shall hear the Harlequin's plan to end this evil which we have let slip.
Pretty sure that, nope. Okay, we're still going.
How strange that we would once again meet in this castle.
We've never gathered like this before, have we? Although, right now, it's just the four of us.
Yeah, we don't talk about the other two.
We have never reconvened since the Dark War, I believe. Once the beast was laid to rest, I returned here post-haste and neglected the other post-war matters.
Right, because Teremy isn't in
Following the
Crosshat,
war,
technically.
Those were dark times. All those people calling us heroes, practically worshipping us. A bunch of Joes who stuck our noses in.
Those are the best
and I didn't
ones.
seem important anymore, and left immediately. On the other hand, Nine and Trinity were on some silly mission with Teremy, and by the time we realized, the post-war cleanup was already done.
Even the seals on the phenomena weapons. The NOL placed the sealing spell on the artifact instead of its inventor, Nine. She didn't seem too happy that time.
They were operating behind the war the entire time. Unlike us on the front lines, causing a deception of that caliber would have been simple.
Right.
No one could really move, and a few years had passed. He suddenly disappeared from the grid, and a few months later,
Betrayed the Six Heroes and tried to erase their existence.
That day, I knew Teremy was going to disappear. Moreover, I would meet him from time to time and would undo the Mind Eater curse. I thought that I could save him.
We're partly to blame as well. As soon as the war ended, we should have killed him. But I was so afraid of bad rumors spreading around Nine that I didn't. I trusted the Mind Eater.
So again, because Phase Shift 2 did not get localized, like it was an entire thing of like why Trinity felt the way she did about Mind Eater and Teremy. So I think I mentioned this before, but yeah, there are two different things with what going on with Teremy's body. Kind of like the whole what's the best way to describe it? Like the Terra Xehanort situation, you know, like how like after Xehanort got his body back, well, not after Xehanort got his body, but after the whole like Xehanort gets like becomes a Heartless, and like you get his split to both like Handsome the Seeker of Darkness and then Xemnas the Nobody, and how both of them resemble like each one. It is kind of like that's the deal with Teremy. Like Teremy is like the host, like it's Hazama is like the host body, and then Teremy is like the split. Like that's, you know, two separate entities sharing like the same body. Kind of like how Trinity's working, like how Platinum, how you got Senna Luna, and then Trinity as a third person in the body. Like that's Teremy and Hazama. Like they're not one and the same. Like Hazama is literally a body built to like host Teremy's spirit in. So yeah, that's why his arcade ending was like that, where it's like how Teremy's in the forefront and how Hazama is like in the back seat.
Our regrets will have no end, for we are
That's why he was freaking out. He was just like, now that Jubei's sword can actually get me, because like again, Jubei's thing, like his sword can cut that things that can't be cut, like cut their ties to the boundary. Being forever for what binds your mind means losing meaning
Enough
of your own life.
nostalgia. We must be adjudicators of our own crimes and destroy the evils which we have let loose.
Indeed. So I would like to discuss that plan. Simply, Madame Rachel is attempting to pull out Teremy's spiritual body. His mental... She's going to drag the real him out of that vessel that he's using?
Told you.
Before, when I had initiated, then Hakumen fell into the boundary. No. If we separate his body from his mind, while we will be able to attack him, we will also give him the freedom of not being bound to a vessel. If we do, for whatever reason, let him slip through the cracks, he will be gone forever. What Madame Rachel is trying to do
is keep him bound to his current body while pulling only his mind over to this side.
Supposedly, Terami is a life form with no physical body. However, that would complicate a lot of matters, so he's being bound to the vessel Hazama. Even during the Dark War, the man we called Terami was fused to another body in order to fight for our cause.
There we go.
Different body and different personality.
Kazuma name dropped.
Before merging with him, these people had completely different lives.
And that's what Teddy helped on.
The person we call Terumi has a personality that came with a body, but that was separate from himself, the man.
If you wanted to prioritize ease of understanding, then it would be something like that. At the same time, if the body was made specifically to fit Terami, I doubt the personality would be far from the original.
During the Dark War, Terami was merged with a body. However, he mentally separated his personality as Terami and his personality of the vessel, and was able to act and control the body entirely on his own will.
So, similar to how he is right now, then.
Before, he said himself that because of Nine's Mind Eater spell, he couldn't fuse very well.
The body he used in the Dark War was destroyed in the Boundary, like Lord Hakumen. His mental state was the same that it was. There are still residual effects of the magic, which means when he merged with his new body, Hazama, it was not perfect. We'll attack that incomplete state and separate the two of them momentarily.
And therefore, by dragging out his spirit to the foreground, we will force him to exist not as Hazama, but as Terumi.
Yep, that's the
If
plan.
we succeed, we may even be able to damage his flesh.
To attack an incomplete fusion. I see. That is why the Muchorin is necessary.
Yes, we are going to materialize his spirit directly.
Bonds of Fate, Episode 8. African City is night. Ishna? It's been a while since the Dark War. The Lonely Isle Ishna that stood in the middle of the ocean was covering so rapidly it was almost dizzying. Watching that as though it were happening far away from them, Jubei Hockman stood.
So it's finally happening. The release of the core. Unlike Take Mikazuchi, this one is supposed to take place secretly in the basement of the Mages Guild. Perhaps it's because they're simply releasing the core as opposed to sealing away the phenomena weapon.
What of Bulwark and Yukianasa?
They still haven't been retrieved. Bulwark exchanged hands so many times its tracks are hard to follow. As for the Yukianasa,
The member of the 10 sages that ran away with it is still at large.
so I hear. Are you sure this is okay? They're gonna release the core before all the weapons are gathered. If the others turn up later on in the enemy's hands, it could cause a major threat. I've been cocking my neck at just about everything that the Novus Orbis librarian is doing.
They are not handling the matter with the care it deserves.
Oy.
The phenomena weapon should be gathered and sealed away immediately.
I agree. But apparently establishing their rule and authority takes precedence. As for the phenomena weapons, Nine is trying to put pressure on the committee. However, the 10 sages have lost the power they once had.
Fucking politics.
Moreover, the power in the committee now mostly lies in the hands of the duodecim, the 10 sages' stead. It's an uphill battle. The Alucards made a move and took a side.
Every time.
Maybe easier to
Save the
cause
world,
change,
get
but
screwed by politics.
since Clovis Alucard's death, the successor, Rachel Alucard, has gone into a deep slumber. Of course, Valkenheim won't leave the castle, and when she'll wake is still a mystery.
Yeah, I was just like, doesn't Rachel go to like a deep sleep? So yeah, this happens. Like, Rachel goes to like a deep ass sleep, and it's years until she wakes up. So I think to the point that Valkenheim aged. So I'm pretty sure we saw that earlier, where like Rachel finally wakes up. So
Even if she could trigger change, I wonder if it will be enough. I place no hope in her.
oh damn, okay.
You may say so, but we need every bit of help we can get right now. We can't even see Nine and Trinity because they're so busy working. Yet here we are, not doing anything on the outside. It's too pitiful.
They are still being used?
Nine and Trinity are residents of Ishana. On top of that, they're also members of the Mages Guild. They're in a truly difficult situation.
Yep.
What's he doing?
Jeremy, huh? I haven't been able to keep a really close eye on him, but he's busy with miscellaneous tasks from Nine. He may look like that, but he's an adept magic user, and powerful to boot. For Ishana, which lost most of its mages in the war, he's a valuable asset.
And you still want to go
like domestic animals. One is forced to work non-stop, while others cannot leave the island if they wanted. We cannot talk back, as we are monitored constantly.
People would laugh if they saw that this is what has become of the 6 heroes who saved the world.
every
How
time.
do they plan to take care of him?
Yeah, about that. I was hoping things would calm down around 9 a little more. There are too many watchful eyes around us, and now the same goes for Teremy. If we killed Teremy under all these eyes, it would cause confusion and panic. He was one of the 6 heroes, after all. I do not want to cause any more trouble around 9. If her position becomes any more unstable than it already is, she may well take a stand against the New Order. The war only just ended. I don't want her to fight again.
I see. Cat, I intend to leave the island soon.
Ishana? What would you do?
Find the cauldron. I want to understand the boundary. I must understand what it is I am to do, in order to put an end to this god's dream.
We have returned.
Welcome home, Madam Rachel and Miss Celica.
We're back, guys.
Celica,
Did you see him?
Yeah, we did. I got to see Ragna. And he told me a lot of things, like what I was doing in the normal timeline after Kokinoe had copied me, and where I was living. How I died.
I see.
So the me who gets left behind is able to see Ragna too then. And Ragna, he was wearing that red jacket and large sword, the ones he gave me 90 years ago. I guess I was able to return it.
Well, technically, Jubei gave
You
it to him.
passed it along to him, right, Mr. Jubei? Thank you so much.
Don't thank me. I'm the guy who couldn't do anything. Hell,
Jubei,
couldn't even see.
please, not now. Trust me, man. You get your moment.
That's not true at all. Mr. Jubei, you listened to all my wishes and made them come true. I don't know how I can possibly thank you.
Huh. I reckon you were always like that. No matter what era you're in.
Really?
Madam Rachel, I've already done everything I could here.
I see. Well done. Listen, right now Teremy has his mind wrapped around a large-scale continuum shift. But because of that, he can't think of much else. Thus, he will be unable to act quickly if we cause an intervention right now. We need to strike before he realizes what happens. Failure is not an option.
yes.
Celica, you're all right?
Yeah. I'm hearing about all of this right now, so I still can't keep up, but we need to work together to beat that Teremy guy, right?
As long as you understand that much, for now. All right then, shall we begin? Jubei, your eye.
Of course.
As Rachel sends her hand, Jubei slides the eye patch that was covering his right eye out. Rachel's white fingertips gently touch his closed eyelid. To the fake eye that lied behind it. There was the eye of a certain man, a man who actually landed a blow on Terry's spiritual body. Younger brother.
This eye has seen Terramy's true form once before. We are going to trace its memories and lead our magic to his spiritual body.
I understand, Miss Rachel.
Again, like, that's why I'm so upset, like, Phase Shift 2 did not get localized. Or the Phase Shift 1. Either, like, with the Phase Shift now, they did not get localized, because you wouldn't know that, you know, Teramy killed Jubei's brother unless you were at that. Or, like was on the Blazblue wiki.
Trinity, you got this!
Of course, if I mess this one up, then I really won't know what I'm doing here. Please, give me strength, 9.
Because remember, she hates him as much as Ragnar and Kokonoi.
I found you, Teramy.
Kagutsuchi, what the hell am I doing here? No.
Does it look familiar, you guys?
And what the hell are you doing here? You are trash.
Oh, we're doing this again.
You are a low-life scum. You're trash, scum, a piece of shit, stupid, baldy, rotten fatty. I have no idea what you're up to, but you pick a fight with me, and you're seriously gonna get it. You know what that means, right? What? Sensation. Something is inside of me. Second stage. All right then. Bring it on. Teramy. So now it's you, little Raggy. What's all this leading
It's
up to?
just not the
I can't
same.
hold back my excitement.
Shut up, you piece of shit. I don't need to hear your lip. I can cut you down with one arm tied behind my back.
So now you can bark a little too. Wait. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, right? What sick joke is this? Damn wench. No, but who goes this far? I mean, honestly. There's no way they'll succeed.
Stop talking to yourself, freak. If you're just gonna stand there blabbing, I'm gonna take
Freak.
the first move.
The hell out of you. Quit your barking. I'm a little busy right now and in a bad mood. And this sensation. This isn't a hallucination or corruption of my mind. This is materialization. So, it's you after all. No. Oh no! You're all wrong! How long are you gonna make me play along with this boring-ass game of family, huh? Show your damn face!
Just hanging out with the family, man.
Because you're inside my mind, you don't want to get your hands dirty, huh? Huh? Trinity Glassfield?
It's just not the same, man.
Teramy.
Finally decided to show yourself. You sure made me wait a long time. So, what are you doing here?
At long last, I am standing here before you. I have waited so long for this day. You have no idea.
I didn't come to hear you give your commentary. I'm asking you what the hell you're doing inside my mind.
Teramy, this is your end. I no longer have the arms or power to reach you, but I promise we will bring you down.
Oh, no, this is a big surprise. To think that the Trinity would pick a fight with me. All right, I can deal with that. Let's fight then, hmm? Show me that same expression from when I
See, that should have been like a really emotional line, but he didn't say anything.
The wheel of fate is turning.
And I know you guys are tired of me bitching about like his VA, but come the fuck on, man.
You ready?
Seriously?
Dick.
You came out strong, but ended up being a weakling. You really thought you could bring me down the road. Falling on the ground like a bug that lost its wings, nasty bitch.
Like back then. Yes, I should have done this to you long ago. For my friend, who meant more to me than the entire world.
Disgusting. You didn't go through all this trouble just to pick a fight with me, did you? The hell you plotting, you damn vampire? Did you just do to me? What the hell did you just do to me, Trinity?
Looks like it went pretty well. Now you're up, Mr. Hero.
I know.
Wait, I'll go too.
What?
I want to go too. Though I'm not sure if I can do anything, and I know it's dangerous, and I know you don't have the time to be protecting me. But I want to see it through. Now that I've come all the way to this era, I want to think of what I can do to help make changes for the better. Besides, it looks like Jeremy gets really sick when I'm near him. Even if I can't do anything, at the very least I can hold him back just by being present.
What do you say?
Her will is set. I will not waste time getting in her way.
Indeed. And I shall accompany you two as the guardian. You are my sister-in-law after all.
Thank you, Mr. Jubei.
Are you all ready? We are going to teleport to where he is.
Thank you too, Miss Rachel.
Next up, this girl. We need to bring her back out of Jeremy's mind. Valkenheim, help me.
But of course, Madam Rachel.
Damn witch. What the hell is she trying to pull? This is Ikaruga. Whoa, 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 you're kidding me, right? This is what you were after?
This is your end, Jeremy.
Jeremy!
Seriously? You brought her? Sir, and I will. Give it your best shot. I'd love to see you try. Just remember, Aquaman and myself, both our blades have one target in mind. Damn cat!
Accept your fate. The end has come.
Do we have to fire this? Okay, figures much.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
This is getting This is a matter of time.
Fine, kill somebody with Sparky.
Shit! This is really bad. Seriously bad. If only that damn bitch wasn't here.
Hey!
Phantom, get me the hell out of here! Yesterday! Jeremy, wait! So close and have him slip away.
It seems we need to take care of first things first.
Wait, what? Hey, it's your sister. The shadow phantom was staring at Celica without an aura. That silent figure, that shadowy cloak, it all looked too much like a haunted spirit for its path.
I don't think so.
Haha.
Who was that?
Your sister.
Celica, I would like to ask you too. Who was that?
It was my sister.
Are you certain?
Yes! Yes, it was!
Was that really Nine?
You guys kept playing the fucking pronoun game last game!
I can feel it. I felt my sister's presence behind that shadow.
If that is what you say, then there must be no mistake. Your intuition.
You absolute jackasses! You can't do that and be like, oh my god!
Nine so deep in the boundary and given her a shape. Her magical prowess goes far beyond mankind's understanding. If he could truly bind her soul, then he couldn't ask for a more excellent pawn.
I wouldn't say pawn.
Trinity, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
But yeah, y'all get to pull that it's a goddamn gotcha moment. We knew.
You
Oh god, not again.
Fascinating coincidence. Lily's clue. That we would meet like this. But perhaps this is some higher power at work. Elias, now that we face off against each other, do not think I will let you walk away from me.
Though you may grow old, you are still a beast through and through. Sorry, but I have no interest in your antics. I no longer require...
I think that's kind of racist, not gonna lie. Call them a beast like that.
Not interested. Do you have any idea how much chaos you have caused because of your so-called interest? Your will is no longer at stake. I will make sure you will never be able to talk from that insolent mouth of yours again.
Pathetic man. Ignis, I summon you. For old times, I shall teach you a lesson you will never forget.
Well, we get to hear their
The
first
wheel of fate
thing.
is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Relius! As it rose, weak. Relius!
Go home.
One would expect from a beast kid. Very tough indeed.
I feel my bones connecting it. You will not fall.
The plot demands it.
Not enough playtime. The clock is ticking. Oh, I almost forgot. I promised I would teach you a lesson you would never forget.
Stab.
There you are. I found you, Yuki Terumi. Now it's time for you to surrender to the great master Luna.
Oh my, what have we here? The short stack once more. You know, no matter what it is inside of you, you sure know how to annoy the hell out of someone. Are you alone right now?
We're not alone. Luna's got Senna, and vice versa. We got enough firepower to beat you to a pulp and make you say
you're sorry.
We may not be one of the 6 heroes, but we promise to take you down for Master Jubei.
Jeez. I hate persistent women and annoying little brats. My merge is slowly coming back to shape, and thankfully that pain-in-the-ass little girl isn't here either. I think I could spare a little time to play with you. Isn't that right, Miss Trinity Blazblue? Yes?
I've been thinking about you all this time. When you almost dropped me into the boundary, and when I sealed myself away into the neutronium. It's always thought you were.
Oh, now you shouldn't have. You're making me blush with all of this passion. Let's see how to best respond to this. Oh, I'm not deserving of such gentle words, Miss Trinity Blazblue.
You're dirty and cruel.
Come on, that's from the house. The body I used during the Dark War, that was your body, right?
Told you.
Did I sound anything like her to you?
I will never, ever forgive you.
How is this?
I cannot forgive myself for being tricked by you all those years ago. And even more, for letting those words of yours affect you. A small part of me I cannot live without. And above all, I cannot forgive you for tormenting my friend. And Celica! Terribly!
This is... Tell me you already found out how to... From just that one time? You tried to pull me out of here? It hurts. Trinity, please, you're hurting me.
He does a good Kazuma.
Help me. We're friends, aren't we? Come on.
I don't give him that. He sucks his fucking Kazuma to terror me, but he does it a good Kazuma. That plan was focused on her magic spell. Kazuma fires off his chain. That thing got fangs. It's like God stunned that struck down his attack.
Are you alright, Trinity Blazblue?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Hakumo.
That was way too close. But I suppose I told you thanks, too. You did save my ass, but... As thanks, how about I kill the both of you together, huh? You're not getting off easy for giving me all that shit, you know. I'll be sure to have a lot of fun with you. Restriction 666 released. Dimensional interference field deployed. Code SOL. Blazblue activate.
Oh, we're fighting a limited Kazuma.
The white wolf. I am the cold steel. I am the just sword. With blade in hand shall I reap the sins of this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction.
I'll throw you into the boundary once more.
I am Hakumen. The end has come.
Quite literally, I think this is our last fight for like the 6 hero story. But I'm pretty sure it's all limited Kazuma. Oh no, just some same shit. Figured as much.
Whoa!
Sick. Sick.
No!
Sick.
Whoa!
Sick. Sick. Sick.
How's that hurt?
Yeah, look away. Magical. Like lady in the background. Just look away. We don't want to see this.
Win? Who won what exactly? Tell me! into my trap like a couple of mice. How about you two play with my little shadow here until the end of time? Oh, and don't worry. I'll give you a few more of the 6 heroes to play with real soon.
The 6 heroes. It would seem my role is to sever these chains that intertwine our fates.
How the hell can you be so calm?
Vile serpent. You may have used Takamakahara to intervene on Karaka so that you can once again ignite conflict. However, you have underestimated another intervention. The Master Unit. The Master Unit is intervening to erase the hatred you created as we speak. And I can see the hatred pointing in one direction. Evil.
What the hell are you trying to say?
If what stands before us is indeed your shadow, then it would require a lot of negative energy to manifest it this accurately. There is only one who has enough hatred for you to create a shadow to allow you to exist here. Trinity, you can destroy this barrier, can you not?
I have more confidence in my barrier magic than even hers. Whenever you're ready.
Don't tell me. You guys are...
Master Unit Amaterasu, guide us to the source of this hatred, and let God's thunder prevail!
Muchorin!
It was a quiet place, not only because Trinity immediately deployed a barrier or segregated them from the rest of the world. The premarital silence is due to the overwhelming hatred. I wonder who the hell this is, mounting hatred and loathing, and the center of it all is a single dark figure.
So, it was you after all. It has been a while, Magister 9.
That appearance and that form, the Mind Eater. It's so intricate.
Can you undo it?
I will try. I'm sorry, Platinum. Just hang on a little bit more.
Letting reaction Trinity play like spells, several dark magics will appeal around Phantom. Before the magic is able to take form, Hawking leads the dash.
To whence do you disappear? We will not let you escape. If we cannot banish this curse, I will have no choice but to end you.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
9. We made a mistake. It may have been our only choice, but to think he would continue to listen to us. In due time, we shall atone for our sin. We will need to slay the evils which we have introduced into this world. Otherwise, we stand to lose those we've loved as well.
9!
Trinity looks up as Hakame catches his breath. Before her eyes, there was a shapeless shadow for a fat, strange figure, but that shape slowly disappeared as though it struggled with Trinity's spell. Hey! Like mud, the darkness oozed off her, the showery phantom slowly eroding away as her human form appeared from within. It was the same image Hakame and Trinity held deep within their memories.
Is it really you?
Yep.
Are you alright?
Wait, something's not right. She's overflowing with a murderous aura.
My spell didn't work?
This aura,
The
even
fuck?
under the Mind Eater curse, doesn't change. But she doesn't appear to be a soulless puppet pulled from the boundary.
Hold up. I think we get a 6 heroes in too for this, because I don't think we're gonna find out. Yep. God, we are really banking on like, hey, if you want to find out how the rest of this shit ends, go play like the main story. But yeah, 6 hero story end, guys. And there we are, the finale. Well, not really the finale, but we're there. We're finally at the end of Chronophantasm after so long. I do apologize for taking time off because again I did not want to stream with this cold and this cough happening and just a bunch of stuff is happening. Like in real life stuff is happening. So hey, we're there. Like I said, like I'm trying not to like bring in I try not to spoil anything. Like I already know what's going on. Like I played these games. I know how the story unfolds. So I try not to to give away too much. Like I'll tell you and I also don't want to insult you guys' intelligence. Like so when I tell you like, hey, keep this in mind or remember this, or I lead to something happening in a next game. I'm not doing that to insult y'all intelligence. It's just I'm trying not to give it away. Because there's just so much stuff that's going on. So yeah, this was longer than Sector 7. I believe it or not. So yeah, we actually got fights in this one. So that's another one. So yeah, a lot of shit happened. As you saw, Ragnar went off to fight the Black Beast, and which gave them the year to develop Archmagus and the Noxosaurus, and that's what gave the 6 heroes what they needed to fight the Black Beast. And to give even more concept of what was going on, you gotta remember that this Black Beast is technically the reason it stood still for a year is because this Black Beast was also new. It had it's new, absorbing the Outer Grimoire, but not Ragnar with it. So it's basically the body of the Black Beast, but it's incomplete because it doesn't have Ragnar in it. So that's why it stood there for a year. So yeah. You also would find that out that new was the Black Beast. I'll let you read the Phase Shift novel. So yeah, that's why I said it's a lot of liberties with this. So that's why I was I highly recommend if you can find the scanlations of that or the translations for the Phase 7-0, then you should go read those. Same for finding out the history between Trinity and Kazuma. That's another one. Because Jesus, man, Trinity gets done hella dirty, and I hate to see it. I truly do. And the only time she's playable is a NFL gotcha game that you literally cannot play anymore because it's dead. So, and you actually got to saw the real reveal of fucking 9 being Phantom, which again, pronoun game. So I'm that's the most annoying thing about this. We knew it was 9. They kept saying it was 9. It was even back in fucking Team Shift, they were just oh, they use magic. Could it be her? There's only one person I know who can use magic on that level. That's not Rachel. And I'm fuck off, man. We know it's 9. And then this game was just trying to be to your face yes, it's 9. I'm we knew it was 9. You wouldn't shut up about it. So you wouldn't stop alluding that it was 9, but you get to see her body in this one. So yeah, so look forward to that. And Central Fiction. That's all I will say. Look forward to that more in Central Fiction or whatever happens in the main story, but definitely look more forward to that in the next game. But again, we're at the climax, guys. Just one more story, and then we're done. We're done with the main story. We still gotta, like I said, we still gotta do the stuff added from Miss Stand and the gag endings and Remix Hard and Teach Me Miss Lychee. So we're not completely done, but we're done with the important stuff. Well, the main story stuff. As always, thank you guys for watching. I again cannot stress how much I love this game. Like, again, if the series would have ended with this, I would have been perfectly fine, but we got one more game after this, and 2 light novels at that. Well, visual novels, so. Oh, boy. I'm really glad I'm actually able to record this, so, like, you have no idea. Just, because arcade mode just wasn't cut it. Like, just being able to replay these and going, like, just sharing my experience with these, and then, again, with the, revisit these story modes, like, I love this series, man. I really do. I know you probably tired of me hearing it, saying that. Like, you say this every time, Zero, but you have no idea, man. Like, this Soul Calibur, like, these are, like, my go-to fighting games in terms of, like, lore building, the story, and just everything in between, from, like, the characters, the gameplay, just everything around about it. I love it. And, yeah. I won't stop gushing about it. No, we're not. So, again, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate you, especially for those who stuck around for all this. Like, I really do appreciate it, because, again, this series means a lot to me. As always, keep your friends close, keep your family close, be safe, and as long as you have a support system, you're never truly alone. Keep your head up. Because, God, we are going through some rough patches, but it gets better. Like, there's always, like, for as much as bad things happen, like, there's, like, equal good things, coming your way to outweigh them. So, that's how I feel. Like, I'm always gonna feel that, where it's just, like, things may be looking bleak for a bit, but you just gotta hold out, you'll find a way. Like, stay strong, basically, and keep fighting. So next time, like, if nothing happens, like, if real life stuff does not happen, or something comes up, like, Thursday will be our finale stream for Chronophantasm, where we won't stop until, like, we finish Chronophantasm, where the credits roll. That's literally where we stop, when the next time we come back. So, I hope you guys are looking forward to that, to see how this story plays out, how everything plays out in the end. It's just, we're in for it for the long haul.